Really?
Yeah.
I was surprised at that fucking tip top.
To be fair, it's very dated now.
Sammie Szmodics, oh! Szmodics on fire. No, 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 no. He's dead. One more year, I say. One more year, Sammie Szmodics. Wait for Vale Rovers, wait. One more year, Sammie Szmodics. One more year, I say. One more year, Sammie Szmodics. Wait for Vale Rovers, wait. One more year, Sammie Szmodics. Sammie Szmodics, oh! Sammie Szmodics, baby! Sammie Szmodics. One more year, I say. One more year, Sammie Szmodics. And the Rovers wait.
Oh, bloody hell. 18 months ago then.
Balls, Rovers!
Norwich at Vale. Get in. Great for goal.
Sneaking out, we can see you, we can see you, we can see you sneaking out. They put the ball in the Stockport net, they put the ball in the Stockport net, out the fucking team league. John Buckley, John Buckley, John Buckley. Shoot! It's it!
It is now 12:30 after Stockport away. Obviously, looking at the team sheets, I think every Rovers fan would have, definitely expected a win tonight. I went into that game, even saying, is it going to be a repeat of Harrogate last year with that finishing 8-0, was it? 9-0, something daft. Wasn't quite that, 6-1 in the end, but, we were playing a strong team tonight. Obviously featuring Sammie Szmodics starting was probably a bit cruel for them, but he's not had a pre-season. Needs to get minutes in the tank if he wants to be starting in the league for us. So, to put him out there when obviously he's not going to be 100% against the Stockport County side is some good minutes in the tank for him, and managed to get himself a brace. Obviously the likes of Yuki, Sigurdsson, Danny Bath getting starts today. John Buckley, who it's been recorded that he had the most ever touches a Rovers player has ever had in a game tonight. So that's something he can be proud of, I suppose. But yeah, it's not a game that I suppose we should get too carried away with. But at the same time, it's very tempting for me to get carried away just because of the feeling I now have after today's game and the Derby game. But this could all come crashing down come Saturday when we play Norwich. Who knows? But that will obviously be our first proper test of the season. But I'm just so happy that a season that was looking so bleak 2-3 weeks ago before we'd made these signings has suddenly been flipped on its head. Yuki 2-2. Gueye got his first goal tonight. Weimann 2-2. It looks like some really shrewd business from us. And then, Danny Bath played really solid tonight. Came on and obviously did a job against Derby as well to shore up the defence. And then obviously McFadden got himself some minutes as well because he hasn't had a proper pre-season. So I still have the sentiment that this is our best transfer window in years. We went out there, got the average age of the squad up significantly with all 5 of those signings being late 20s plus. Whereas last season we started the season with Ryan Hedges, who was late 20s as our eldest player. And you wonder why we got in the mess we got in with us just chucking away leads all the time and not being able to see out and control games. That is going to happen at this level when you don't have older heads on the pitch, people who have the experience and, know when to pull a man down at the right time and things like this. But yeah, brilliant tonight. The football was great, but I mean it comes with a pinch of salt again of obviously we're playing League One opposition. They had their second team out, but it's looking good, and to be honest with you, I think if you'd have said to Rovers fans 3 weeks ago, do you expect us to have scored 10 goals in our first 2 games, they would have laughed at you. So to get Gallagher off the books, who's someone who was dead weight, dead wood, everything wrong with the club really, soaking up big wages, churning out below average performances in terms of his goals season year on year, and getting someone like Gueye in who is a replacement who just comes with personality, energy, vigour. Looks so happy to be out there playing for Blackburn Rovers, and that's all we want really, isn't it? And he's come in and he's shown, and thankfully we just took that risk which we needed to. When a 1 year left on his contract, Sam Gallagher is worth $1.5 million apparently, and we have to unfortunately venture elsewhere if we ever want to try and find a gem We're not going to find any gems in the English leagues unless we're paying big money for them. And thankfully it's paid off. I think obviously going for, Gueye who's 26 or so, 27, Yuki who's 28, 29, something like that. Obviously, I think it's helped them a lot in terms of coming to a new country, and then there's no two ways about it. They've hit the ground running, the pair of them, which is huge and massively important. And for them two transfers to be a success, and they had to. We couldn't afford another Talalovic. But obviously, I think his age didn't help him, but also look at the difference in terms of we've signed a J-League striker and a Liga striker. Whereas Talalovic was he was on loan at Bundesliga 3, just night and day, and our bench looks so much stronger than last year. To have the likes of John Buckley we can bring in, and we're even loaning players out like Jake Garrett, a player who featured multiple times last year. Just getting out these younger players who need to be the types to go out on loan, get the experience. We've just loaned out someone like Connor O'Riordan, someone who featured for us towards the end of last season at times. It just shows Eustace's mentality that you're only going to get the game time if you're ready, essentially. I don't think it's a case of him not favouring youngsters. Look at a Tyrese Dolan, for example. He's only 22, but he's got the experience at this level. He's got, probably over 100 appearances in the Championship under his belt. He's, got his one goal in his one game. So I'd much rather that than, taking risks on a player like Jake Garrett, who last time we played Burnley, for example, was chucked in at the deep end playing in that game and absolutely crumbled. So it's exciting. It's really exciting. It's good to see us go in a different direction. Obviously, we do need players coming through the academy to sell on. Look at Ashley Phillips. Look at Adam Wharton. That is going to be the lifeblood for this team, creating gems to come through, and hopefully get us back to the promised land, or obviously sell them to keep this club afloat. But also, I think Eustace has seen that last season a major problem was the fact we had far too young a team, and I think it's a perfect blend at this point. And we've gone out, we'd filled the positions we desperately needed to fill, and we've got that average age way up. And it's just really exciting now, and there's a real feel-good factor around the club. We go to Norwich now, who we've got a really good record against as of late at Carrow Road, so I think we should go there feeling confident, especially after these two results. And like I said, we could come out of that Norwich game and as a fan base feel completely different compared to how we feel right now, but we're on a high right now, and let's just may that continue, I suppose. And then Oxford after that, and then the big game, Burnley away. So obviously they've gone and won 4-1 against Luton in their opener, which is interesting. So could it be another clash against us both, first and second, as it was last time we played each other? Or was it second and third? It could have been second and third. I think it was to whoever won went top. So who knows? Obviously it's very early doors, but be interesting to see that. And just really happy right now. Yuki's been brilliant. The chants are really creative for both players, Yuki and Gueye. Weimann's probably going under the radar a bit, but 2-2, he's not really getting the same level of fanfare as the two kind of unknowns. But obviously Gueye and Yuki have come with that extra bit of mystique, I suppose. But let's hope there could be two huge players that we've took a risk on and let's just hope the risk pays off. So yeah, on to Norwich. And yeah, I mean, I think most Rovers fans would take a draw, but you know they have just lost to Oxford in their opener, 2-0 away. So they will be wanting to right those wrongs, but we might be playing them at a good time, and I don't think they'd want to be playing us right now, in truth. So yeah, hopefully we can shore up that defence, because it was another goal conceded today from a set piece. That will definitely be something you'd think teams will be looking at already as an Achilles heel. But, you know, equally scored from a set piece tonight with Gueye. You know, we do have big players, Mahktar's, Bath, Gueye, you know, even Hedges. We do have big players, so hopefully we can shore up that side of things. So yeah, cheers for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, bring on the Canaries.